Rescuers are continuing their work to find survivors in the rubble more than 2 days after Morocco's deadliest earthquake in over 6 decades. Nearly 2,500 people were killed, with much of the quake zone in hard-to-reach areas. The full impact has yet to emerge. Authorities have not issued any estimates for the number of people still missing.
A Grand Rapids woman vacationing in Morocco survived the earthquake that has devastated that country. News 8's Kyle Mitchell in the newsroom with her story.
Brian and Sue, when the quake hit, she was inside and says while it didn't last long, it felt like an eternity. The devastation left behind from the 6.8 magnitude quake has the people of Morocco trying to pick up the pieces.
I thought that the room was going to go down. So we were just trying to move as quickly as we could.
Tamika Gambrell is vacationing in Marrakesh, about 44 miles from the epicenter in the Atlas Mountains, and was in her vacation rental when the quake hit.
And we just started to feel this trembling. Initially, we didn't really feel it as rough. We just kind of felt it, and then it just did not stop. That's when we began to hear screams. We ourselves became extremely afraid.
Not sure exactly what to do, they went out into the streets with the locals, trying to stay away from buildings.
A lot of people had just run out, not really having time to dress, barefoot, things of that nature. We heard some people running out of restaurants screaming, running out of the neighboring businesses.
Damage, especially to the older buildings, quickly became clear.
We could see some of the bottoms of the patios from the upper levels had fell down onto the ground. We didn't realize that in our unit specifically that there was damage until the next morning because, of course, this was at night.
Tamika says with the severity of the damage in the area, they felt fortunate their building held together.
We saw that there was a major crack in one of the pillars, so that wasn't good. And also we noticed that in another one of the pillars, there was a bunch of just rubble and crumbles from the bottom. Thankfully, everything was stable.
She's impressed by the people of Morocco and their strength through this tragedy, but says they will need help rebuilding their lives as they mourn those lost.
This is the time where the community needs the support. So whether it's supplies, donations, even an opportunity just to bring about some light on the impact of this, I think all of this is very important.
Tamika is scheduled to leave the country on Friday. If you want to learn how to donate to the relief efforts, we've included a link in this story on woodtv.com.